Week 6. Is this week 6? It's not week 7, is it? Well, okay. Yeah, it's week 6. Week 6 review, guys. Um, I like to get started with the NFL pick'ems. Let's see where we're at, because I'm out of it, so I don't really pay attention. All right, Donkey. Donkey pulls. Well, no, he didn't pull ahead. I thought he'd pull ahead if he's 2 ahead, but I guess he lost the game. Unless Devils was way behind. Was that what? I think that's what it was. I think Devils was just further behind. So he has a 2-point lead still. But instead of Big Red being 2 points out, he's 3 out now. Now it's Devils. 2 weeks left. The Donkey continues to push forward and stay strong. This is where the craziness happens, because now the people behind you are going to start pulling out crazy stops and try and start picking some crazy picks. And that's when you don't, because you want to play safe probably. It's going to get a little tough. Good luck, Darren. So, and the standings as follows. The Doozies doesn't gain any ground because Devils also won and Doozies also won. Let's see here. Bad Influence, did you gain ground? You did. You pulled ahead 1 game over Hawkeyes as you win and Hawkeyes loses. Where's the other division? Oh, me! Look at that. I'm in first place now. How about that? After the bye week, I went from first to last, and now I've brought myself back to first thanks to everyone else in my division losing. Now, here's a crazy stat. Look at this. Look at the last place team in my division, Cardiac Kids. He has scored 1,087.5 points. He has scored, I believe, the most in the league, yet he only has 2 wins. Then look at his points against, 1,090.85. So basically, only 3 points he's lost every game probably by less than 5 in each game or something like that. Anyway, I thought that's a funny for me, sad for you, for Alex, because he's the one that's losing in last place of bad fortune. All right, let's go to the games. Start off with who are we starting off with? Come on, let's go, computer. The Donkey, we'll start with you. Bad Influence rips the Donkey by 10 points, mainly because Ryan Matthews was probably on a bye. Brandon Lloyd was on a bye. And, yeah, because you had to play Cadillac Williams because Joseph Adai was injured. So you had to play Cadillac Williams. You had to play, Jabbar Gaffney has been doing okay. But you can't do much when you don't have a full-strength team. And the team you're playing against, how about that move? He played Mark Sanchez over Matt Schaub, and it was a smart move by 3 points. Nice. And let's see, anyone else? Not really. I had Marshawn Lynch on a bye, but I don't know if I'd play him. I might play him, but it's not a big difference in change from James Starks. So, looking at Bad Influence, he should have won. And he did. How about that? What a waste of, I'm just looking, but what a waste of the Bears defense. It's always nice when you get good points from your defense, but it sucks when you lose with it. He got 20 points out of the Bears defense. Cardiac Kids, loses a squeaker, like I said, by Pinky in the Brain. Loses by 6.1 points. Ouch. I wonder if it was a Monday night. Who was the Monday night game? It was the Jets and Dolphins, right? Yeah. No one on his team. He had Daniel Thomas, who got 9 points. So that basically gave him a win, but you kind of expected to get at least, hopefully, 5 to 9 points. Anyone spectacular on the bench for Pinky? Nope. Because his team really isn't all that. Because you're starting starting Mark Ingram. Well, I guess you could have started Eric Decker eventually. Jake Ballard, 13. Dallas Clark actually got 15 points, and he's on your bench. How dare you bench Dallas Clark? No, I can't blame you. I would too. Cardiac Kids, though, you have Andre Johnson injured still. I'm sorry. He's hurting you, isn't he? He's really hurting you. But you still had a good outing. Just once again, you lose. Big Red took a big dive. Couldn't come back like the Huskers did against Ohio State, huh? Who'd you start? Oh, Colt McCoy over Freeman, and Freeman did better. I mean, I don't think you could have won either anyway. You had Beanie Wells on a bye. But you still had a strong lineup. You just played Mike Sims Walker, who got cut. You just didn't have a good showing. And now, Pinky in the Brain has a starting running quarterback, Tim Tebow, to replace Michael Vick on his bye week. He's got DeMarco Murray to replace Felix Jones while he's injured. But your receivers, I don't know, your receivers, really, I guess Doug Baldwin, he's been doing good. So you'll be playing Doug Baldwin and Hayward Bay. I mean, your receivers, you really need some help for a flex. I think you need a flex help there, buddy. The rest of your team looks good. Good win, by the way. Good win. I beat Biscuit Butt, scoring 118 points. I've been getting some fortunate wins, I guess you could say. I don't know if that's good or bad, because I might make the playoffs and lose the first game. Who did I have on a bye? Well, I had Jackie Battle on a bye. Whoop-de-doo. I did have McGahee on a bye and Dwayne Bowe on a bye. So my trade that I made, I won't get to find out how well that benefits me till next week. I mean, Matt Stafford did get me 35. That's why I traded Brady, because I'm sticking with Stafford. And Biscuit Butt, he just had a bad luck week with Peyton Hillis and couldn't get anything from him. Pierre Thomas, of course, hit or miss, and he was a big miss this week. And he had Chris Johnson on a bye. So kudos for the bye week for me. Devils, holy cow, 173 points. I wonder why. Tom Brady, 31 points. Now, Jay Cutler did get 28, so it's only a 3-point difference. Still. And, you benched Reggie Wayne. Beautiful move. Too bad. I don't know if I would have benched Reggie Wayne over Plaxico Burress. Plaxico's really been struggling. That's why I dropped him. I don't know if I had him in this league. I think I did. Either way, I dropped him. But yeah, it's always nice when you get a good game out of Cedric Benson and then Steven Jackson and Ray Rice and Brandon Pettigrew, and your defense and your kicker got 20 points. A kicker got you 21 points. Nice. So Dirty Sanchez, all you can do is stare and laugh and just say, "Yep, I lost this game. Nothing I can do. Move on to the next week." The Doozies had a shootout with the Hawkeyes, but pulled away with the victory with the Monday night featuring Santonio Holmes for Doozies and Brandon Marshall for Hawkeyes. At one point, it was getting a little curious to see if Brandon Marshall was going to pull it out for Hawkeyes, and then a touchdown for Santonio Holmes, pull it away. About time he plays Ahmad Bradshaw. I wonder if he'll ever trade him. He has plans for him, is what he tells me. I have plans for Ahmad Bradshaw. Well, is it to finally play him? Good job. But guess what? Matt Ryan did better than Eli Manning. So you got to stick with your guns. Stick with your starters. Now, Josh didn't have his main man, Phillip Rivers, but that's his fault. Or Vincent Jackson. So anyway, I'm done with that. Let's go on to next week. Who do you think? Let's see. Let's go with the projected scores, and I'll say who I think will win or lose. How about that? How much time do I have left? I have plenty of time. Plenty of time. Come on. Here we go. Oh, seriously. Let's go. Upload. Download. Upload. Either way, let's go. Come on, computer. Alright, here we go. Pinky in the Brain playing Bad Influence. The computer, by what's in the lineups currently, shows Bad Influence to win. What do I think? Because Bad Influence they don't have their lineups changed, so it'll change. So you got Deshaun Jackson on a bye, Pinky. You got your tight end and your kicker on a bye. Big deal. You are still going to lose, though, right? He's going to have Victor Cruz on a bye, but he has everyone else. So, yep, you lose. Sorry, buddy. Pinky in the Brain loses again. Biscuit Butt, will he redeem himself? He's going to have his best tight end on a bye, but that won't matter because he'll have Colston. Why he didn't play Colston last week, I don't know. I would have played him. He's got his kicker on a bye. He'll have to go find a kicker. Oh, he's got Baronis. All right. You have Chris Johnson back, but you won't have Peyton Hillis. That stinks. You have Ronnie Brown, who might be starting or taking snaps with Detroit this week, maybe. All right. Taco Pluggers will be without Vic and without Macklin. Maybe without Best and Felix Jones. Oh my gosh. This is like the best time for Pink Taco to play Biscuit Butt because Biscuit Butt may not be at full strength either. But I'm going to say Biscuit Butt to win just because, Pink Taco, you're really hurting this week. Devils playing Doozies. Doozies going to be without his best running back. Well, one of his best running backs. Will be without Manningham, Nelson, his defense, one of his quarterbacks. So he'll have Matt Ryan. He'll have He'll have McFadden and I guess Tolbert maybe, or maybe go with Bush. Maybe go with McFadden and Bush, huh? But oh man, how about this? Devils, you won't have Brady or Benson. Or the Niners D, or you have the Jets D. So wow, I can't believe that. Of all weeks, Doozies still might win. I think Doozies might win. Actually, I'm going to still say Devils wins. I think Devils will still pull it off. Go upstairs, love man. Cardiac Kids versus the Donkey. The Donkey won't have... Man, he's going to be... If the Dye's not back, he might be hurting for a running back. He'll have Delani Carter. He'll have Delani Carter, but he won't have Fred Jackson for... All right, no Fred Jackson this week, huh? No Andre Johnson, and... Gerson, Austin Moss, and Tanner Moss. I'm going to say Cardiac Kids wins. It'll be a close one, but I think Cardiac Kids wins. Hawkeye versus Sanchez. Sanchez, no McCoy, no Steve Johnson. I can pretty much stop right there. No Blunt. Hawkeyes wins. That was easy. Even if Hawkeyes won't have Aaron Hernandez, won't have Wes Welker, and he will still win. He will still win. Plain simple. All right, guys, guess what? We've met the halfway point in the season. Trade deadline, I think, is 3 weeks away. What else? And then other things come up after that, but I'll go over those later. 2 weeks left in the pickings, like I said. And how about Carson Palmer? Will be a stud or a bust again? Can't wait to find out. Have a good week, fellas.